Okay, good morning everyone. So in the last tutorial, we have already finished the rigging of the character. Let's take a look about the result. Let's go to the pose mode, and don't forget to turn on your shortcut view R. First thing is for sure the root bone, it will move like this, perfectly. And also for your hand, press RZZ, and you can bend, also you can unfold. And for sure, for this part can also move perfectly. Okay, and for your face expressions, you can move and also change the face expression as well. Okay, so that's the things we have done in the last tutorial. But we haven't finished the tongue and also the necktie. So for this time, let's finish the rest part. Let's Auto G and undo the movement for the bones. And let's go to Edit mode. First things I want to do is about the tongue. So let's select the tongue and select the bone. Isolate display. Press your slash and you can isolate them. Now let's Shift S, move the cursor to select it. Go to Edit mode. Okay, and go to the side view. Press Shift A, create a new bone. I want to go back to the traditional display mode so that we can see. Let's move the bone to the appropriate positions. I want to create a bending bone for the tongue. So let's press E and Y for this part. E and Y for this part. Let's move. Okay. So now I think we have this one. So next part, if you remember, for the bending bone, the front part is the handle. So we have to clear the parent so that this part can move perfectly. And also, in order to make the second bone follow the movement of the first one, we have to create a constraint for this part. So let's go to constraint and using stretch tool, choosing your target and choosing the name of the bone. Now, don't forget to rename them, otherwise you will forget. Let's call this one tongue C, and this is tongue M, and this is the tongue, let's say B. Okay, so now let's go here, choosing T, tongue C. So now this one will move, follow this one. Okay, perfect. So next part, how can we make this one become a bending bone? Oh, for sure we need to go to here and increase the number. Probably just 3 or 4 will be fine. And for this part, we have to choose an absolute and choosing the specific one. So let's choosing tongue B. And for the end handle, let's just choose the absolute again. Let's choosing tongue C. So now this one will move, but it's hard to see. So I want to change the display of these 3 bones. Let's go to here, choosing the B bones, but it will change everything become B bone. So it's a little bit annoying. That's okay. Let's just go back to stick. So once you finish, let's choose this one and this guy. I think it doesn't matter if we just directly using automatic way because all the rest of part basically it doesn't matter. Or we can delete the vertex glue later. So let's just using Control P with automatic way. Okay. So now let's go to the model. We can delete all the rest of part, including this one. Because all the rest part, it will not affect the movement of the tongue. So I want to delete them. And I think it's better to clean up the useless vertex glue. So now let's go to the pose mode and let's take a look. Okay, so now this one can move perfectly, just like this. And if you think it's not good enough, probably we have to change the proportion of your bones. So maybe in the middle part, it could be longer, just like this. It goes, sorry, because we have already do that. Let's redo that again. That's okay. Let's do that again. Alright, I think let's just keep like that. Otherwise, we have to redo everything. It's too annoying. So let's take a look about the result. First things, make sure the vertex group is clean. And also right here, the pose mode looks fine. Just like this. This is our tone. And if you want to make this one more smooth, you can create a subdivisions modifier. But in order to save the face, so I think for this time I won't do that. And for the tone, for sure, we have to make this guy follow the movement of your head. So let's go to the edit mode, just Ctrl P, keep offset. So for now, if we go to the pose mode and unhide everything, go back to object and press slash again. Now let's go to the pose mode, press RZ, okay, it moved perfectly. And also for the tone, well, you can try to move this way. Cool. Alright, so this is for the tone. Next part, let's do the same thing for the necktie. For the necktie, you can try to use in the inverse kinematic IK bone, or you can just use in the bending bone. It's up to you. For this time, I think I'd like to use in the IK bone because it's easier to control. So let's go to the side view. Again, let's move the cursor to here. Shift S cursor to select it. And now let's go to the edit mode, Shift A to create the one bones. And it's better for you to switch to the traditional mode so that you can know where is the right directions. Let's move this guy here. And I think just 2 sections will be fine. So let's press E and Z for extrusions. Okay. And now I need a handle to control this one. So let's press E and Y to create a handle right here. And also create a target bone, E and Y. This one is separated. This one, both of them have to be separated. So let's clear parent. Auto P for clear parent. Move this one out. This one as well. Auto P, clear parent. Move this one out. Scale down the bones. And scale down the bone. So now let's go to here. Pose mode. And create a constraint. Inverse kinematic. Choosing the target. Again, for now we need to set the name for the bone. Otherwise, it's really hard to recognize. NICK2. Let's call it a necktie. Neck T. This is 2, and this is neck T1. And this is the pole target. So let's call this one TA. And this is the controller. So let's call this one Control CL. Okay. So now we have. Let's go to the constraint and name the right one. Here's the armature, and let's call this one. Let's find out the necktie CL. And this is the necktie. Where is that? The pole target right here. Okay. NICK necktie TA. And we need to change the chain length into 2. Alright. And for now, let's take a look. Okay, whether it works. Okay, the bending direction actually is wrong. So it doesn't bend follow the way we want. So how can we fix that? We need to change the rotations. So let's go to the side view. Press 3. Go to the side view. We need to rotate into -90. How can we know where to rotate? Usually we have to go back to the edit mode and take a look about the row. So for now, the things actually is about to rotate your -90. and for the row we need to set back to the 0. So let's redo that. Okay, so now it looks fine, just like this. Let's go back to edit mode. Okay, so I think it's fine. Auto G. But why this part become, well, so straight? That's a little bit weird. When we are working on the IK bone, we need to make sure there's a little bending in between these two bones. But for now it seems fine, and also if it works fine, I think it doesn't matter. Alright, so anyway, for the IK bone itself, here is the target. So let's make the target, the pole target for the movement of this one. So let's go to edit mode. Or if you want, you can actually move this one far away so it will not be affected. Always in front of the bone. Okay, so this guy is supposed to follow the movement of this one, keep offset, and for this one as well, keep offset. So let's take a look. So when we move, everything will move, and this one will supposed to follow that. So let's go to edit mode, Control P, keep offset. Okay. So now we can call out our necktie. Again, let's select the necktie, let's select the bone, ISO left hand. It's easier to do the rigging. Choosing the necktie, choosing the bone, and go to pose mode. So let's just choosing all of them, and Control P, keep with automatic weight. But actually for this guy, it only have to be affected by a necktie, so we can just delete all the rest apart. It will take for a while, so if you think it's too waste of time, you just go to the top part. Okay, for this one, just sorry, the necktie. Hopefully we didn't delete the wrong one. Okay, so this is the right one. Let's just delete all the rest of one. Keep your bone and the vertex group clean so that it will be easier for you to control the weight and also to reassign all this kind of detail rigging. Shit, sorry for that. Alright, so now let's take a look. Is that okay? A little bit weird because the bending is too much, but well, I think if you want, we can try to create a bending bone right here, but it will look a little bit weird because it looks flexible. But anyway, I think the one we want to do for the necktie actually is not that it's not complicated, so just using IK bone will be fine. Alright, so let's call out everything and let's go back to the stick mode. So now it looks fine. Okay, and also for the tongue, let's take a look. Alright, so it looks like this. And the face looks very horrible. So let's light it. Okay, so that's the finished part about our rigging, including the detail of your necktie and also the tongue. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.